Good morning, traders. It is Tuesday, November 5th. We are about 25 minutes into trading. We've got a big announcement coming up in 5 minutes. ISM Services is going to be released. I want to watch the number with you. ISM Services accounts for 80% of economic activity, so it's a very, very important number. Going to scroll out, take a look at the market, see what's going on here. We've got this nice uptrend here. That is a major support line that'll follow the market higher. We'll use that for our exit. Also want to see this horizontal breakout hold at SPY 302. The next level of support, you can use 304 right here, which would be the tops of these candles, or you can use the bottom of this gap higher, which is SPY 305. I'd rather tighten it up after a nice move like this, so 305 would be my stop on a closing basis. So what happened was we got a nice move higher through the breakout, and then we had a drop during the day, and boom, the buyers came in and supported the market. Then we also had another drop lower. This was Thursday last week. After the FOMC statement, the reaction next day was negative, and buyers stepped in to close near the high. These two long tails under body show us that there is support right here at the breakout and that we were not going to get the drop that everyone was hoping for. Buyers were aggressive, and anyone that waited for a dip after the FOMC had to step up. And so we got more and more aggressive buying taking place right now. So the ISM services number was super weak last month. I think it has a chance to improve. We've seen an uptick in China's economic activity just recently. Europe has stabilized. Domestic releases like GDP, the jobs report last week, ISM manufacturing, all better than expected. So I think ISM Services has a chance to rebound. We should get a nice move higher off of the number. Does that mean that we need to be taking positions into the number? No, we don't do that. We're not here to guess. There are multi-billion-dollar firms out there with huge research departments trying to predict what the number is going to be. We're going to wait for the reaction. If it's negative, we've got our bullish stocks lined up. We'll be ready to take action on those bullish stocks. If the number happens to be positive, we need to step up to the plate. We need to buy those stocks. You can see the big gap from yesterday. This is eventually going to fill in. Will it fill in today? I don't know. Right now we've got the 10P indicator rising. So we would be looking for a bigger spike and a rollover. I wouldn't consider this to be anything that I would really want to trade. This is a nice crossover right here yesterday. Got a nice big crossover right here yesterday. So those I would consider to be valid entry points. We're about a minute away from that ISM number. So before we get to it, I'd like to mention that if you like this YouTube video, please subscribe to the channel because I'm going to be releasing these videos an hour after the open each day. It's going to have lots of actionable stocks for you. I go through my morning routine. I use Option Stalker to find these stocks. Very, very easy. These are the best stocks to trade. Now, there are a ton of other stocks that you can find using Option Stalker. I'm trying to fly through these searches in the first 10 minutes of trading, trying to get a good list together so that you can follow these stocks the rest of the day. So again, please subscribe to this YouTube channel because I'm going to be posting these videos every morning, and you'll be notified right away when I post the video. If you like what I'm showing you, everything's available at www.oneoption.com. Spell it all out. Option Stalker is the platform that we use. By all means, please give the content a thumbs up if you like it. It gives me positive feedback. Also, post your comments. So here we go. We've got the the ISM number coming out. I don't know what the number is. I don't need to know what the number is. Look at this reaction to it. It's good. Market's moving higher. We've got a new high for the day. I think this is an opportunity to buy. So go in. I'll bid for the E-minis. And I might have to buy the ask here. So in any case, we'll have that order working. I'm trying to bid for those right now. And we'll see if we get filled. And yes, we are filled. So I believe the market's going to continue to move higher. We'll see how that position fares. So right now the level on the S&P 500, 380.50. So let's continue. Let's take a look for some bullish stocks. What I did was I went through the scanner and I took a look at all of the primary scans. Heavy buying, relative strength 30, pop bull, strong after earnings. These are the searches. All I had to do was just flip through them very quickly. We'll go through heavy buying. These are the stocks. Man, these are all going to be good candidates today. BABA, Chinese stock, breaking out. Take a look at that one. I like BABA getting through to a new all-time high. Love it. STT makes the list. Look at that. Nice grind higher, explosive move. Banks have been very, very strong. Cyclicals are seeing a really good bid right now as well. So I'm going to show you AMD. Excuse me, clicked on the wrong symbol. AMD powering through this high yesterday. Let's take a look at the action yesterday because it's very telling. I'm going to take off the 10P indicator. I'm going to put 10SI up. Keep the charts nice and clean. So during the day, the market did a whole lot of nothing. You can see how AMD crawled higher, and look, it continued to move higher the whole day. Great relative strength the whole day. I can show you this by overlaying the SPY. There's what the market did. Chop, 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 lower. Look what the stock did. Grind, grind, grind higher. This morning, the stock has been surging higher from the open, even with a flat market. So I like AMD. This is what we look for. Relative strength. That's a huge part of what we do. And then we also look for our proprietary buy and sell signals. We don't just look for them on a 5-minute basis. We can look for them across multiple time frames. The more time frames that confirm that signal, the higher our probability of success. That's what we do. We use custom search to help us do that. Very, very powerful, very easy to use. So let's get on with it. So I liked AMD, I like NSC. I've already gone through. Whoops, typed in the wrong symbol. I'm sorry about that. NSC, beautiful. Long green candles closing on their high. Great daily chart. Look at that breakout right there. Let's put up some moving averages here. We'll put up the 100-day and 200-day moving averages so you can see them move through that. Really, really nice. Above the major moving averages. Great bullish put spread candidate right here. Cyclical stocks getting a bid. Little bit of a cup and handle, but this should have come up higher for a true cup and handle. But in any case, we've got very, very strong support here. Tested twice. Stock through major moving averages. I like NSC. RL, Ralph Lauren. Now there's a better cup and handle formation with a breakout through the neckline above the 100-day moving average. Gotta love this one for a bull put spread as well. Why am I doing bullish put spreads when the market's running higher? I feel that this light volume rally is vulnerable to profit taking, so I want to distance myself from the action in the event that there is some bad news that comes up. These spreads are going to take advantage of time decay, and our probability is going to be higher because we're distancing ourselves from the action. So I like RL as well. Gives us a little exposure to the retail sector. UNM. I like that. Getting through this horizontal resistance level above the 100-day moving average. Good volume. Everything looks good here as well. Put that 10SI indicator up. You can see relative strength right in there. So it's just starting to come aboard. UNM, I like it. PII, I like this one for a bullish put spread. I would key off of this open right here. That level is 101.24, so you would want to sell a 101 put. That's your short strike price. If the stock pulls back below 101, you got to close her down. But right now, this stock wants to power higher and get through this all-time high. A couple of long candles above. Don't like that so much. Tells me that there's some resistance, some selling pressure that needs to be worked off, but it looks like we're getting through that right now, and the strong market is helping it. TSLA has been on our list for a long time since it was down at the 100-day moving average. I loved all this, selling at the 200-day moving average. Those bullish put spreads, those worked out great. Boom, earnings. Look at that run. This stock wants to move higher. Long tails under body, very good sign. 307 is the strike price you can lean on, or you can be more conservative and go down to the opening price here, which is roughly 298. You can also sell puts below that 298 level. You're not going to get as much credit for it, but your probability of success will be higher. Finally, CRUS. That is a really nice looking stock. Look at this tight compression. Big breakout. Yeah, would love it right around the $64 level. Halfway up that long green candle. I think it's got a chance to come back and retrace to that level. Keep this one on your radar. Really want to see it come back in here. I don't want to chase right now. I love the stock. I love the breakout. I just expect a little bit of profit taking in here. That'll be a really nice one. Let's go to the bearish list. AMRN. Earnings before the open. That's the B right there. Challenges the 200-day moving average, backs off, and falls through the 100-day moving average. Take a quick look at the M5 chart here, and you can see steady selling, relative weakness. So if I'm looking for bearish picks, that would be it. NEM, Newmont Mining, gold stock. So this is negatively correlated to the market. So as the market moves higher, you would expect it to move lower, and it's broken below that 100-day moving average and horizontal support there. Probably going to test that 200-day moving average. Good short. SBUX. Below that 200-day moving average in a downtrend. There's your earnings report. Long red candles closing near their low. I think Starbucks has more downside. Coca-Cola. Down through that 100-day moving average. Falling below horizontal support. Very negative action. Take a look at the M5, selling off. There's another nice bearish pick. PayPal, relative weakness. Sold off the whole day yesterday. You can see relative weakness this morning. Let's take a look at the daily. There we go, below the 200-day moving average. Good enough for me. That's another bearish pick. So, on the bearish side, AMRN, NEM, SBUX, KOPYPL. Bullish side, STT, AMD, NSC, RLUNM, PIITSLA, and CRUS. I do that for the benefit of those of you who might be watching a YouTube video on your phone. Now you have the symbols. That's it for today. Please leave your comments. Please ask questions on the YouTube channel. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm going to get these videos out to you as soon as I can. Today I took probably 5 or 10 minutes just to go through the stocks and the searches that are in Option Stalker. It's that easy. Click, click, click. You find them right away. That's what the whole idea is, to get on these stocks early. Day trade them. You've got your picks. See you tomorrow. Good luck. Oh, by the way, let's see what the market's doing. Not a lot of follow through. So we had that nice little pop on ISM. Market could be a little bit ahead of itself. By all means, we want to see this 307 support level hold. That's what I'm going to be using for my stop on the S&P position. If we take out this low right here, then we have to shift to the short side because there's a good chance it will fill in this gap. But any drop in the market here is going to be a buying opportunity. That's an opportunity for you to sell more bullish put spreads on support. You can even day trade from the long side on some of the stocks that I've shown you. I'm not going to get overly aggressive on the short side. I really feel that the bid is very, very strong after those 2 bullish hammers last week. We know that buyers are lined up. The market's not going to get ahead of itself at a forward PE of 17. So there's going to be a fairly stiff headwind. We need to let it come in, do what it's doing, and then look to get long those really, really strong stocks. So use this 307 level as your guide this morning. We want to see that support level hold. Trade well. See you tomorrow.